Tonight we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Tyson Ross gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Digging in, Steve Cook. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Cook swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the 26th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So stepping in, Tyson Ross, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates leave them loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0. Leading off the inning, Steve Cook, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Steve Cook.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. Into the box, number 7. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Runners off for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyson Ross. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One-two. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it, and that's the second out. So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Curveball that time, not even close.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-1. Here's Javier Baez. Previously against Tyson Ross, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. The 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Tomlinson gloves it to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation.
Striding in once again, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Polanco, base runner at first with one out. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Number 24.
First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now at the plate, number 7. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 7.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Robbie Grossman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 36. Robbie Grossman.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Here's Starling Marte. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
set. Here comes the 1-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Striding in, Kelby Tomlinson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Kelby Tomlinson.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Dickerson.
Cook at third, Grossman on second, Tomlinson at first, 2 out in the inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here's the 2-1 home. And a fastball just a bit up.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Pedro Strop takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Josh Bell will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Three runs already home here. Fouled away. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. A swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Hendricks notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Digging in, Steve Cook is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Almora in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. In now, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Tapia back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
The 1-1 is outside for a ball. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Pick up the ball, Stan.
And that's going to plate the time run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
7.
Right side hit hard, and that is through for a base hit, and the move to the bench will pay off handsomely, and that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Akil Morris gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Felipe Vasquez hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 52 runners.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Andrew Moore will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
At the plate, Javier Baez. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Steve Cook, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy was one of 3 Silver Sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
So in now for Chicago, Raimel Tapia. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve Cook.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. And that's the first out. Leading off the inning, Steve Cook. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Darvish a check on first, and he'll get back in safely. And there he goes towards second. Into the corner and slicing foul. One-two. He's running again, and he fouls this one off. Cook aboard here at first with nobody out. And now he's on the move again for second. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Running yet again for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see that the Pirates are currently tops in the NL in that category. A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. And now he'll go back to second another time here, and the runner back safely. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Up next for the Buccos, Austin Meadows, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
None out, runners at first and second. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Popped him up. Russell shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Gregory Polanco, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Gregory Polanco.
Now the 3-0 offering. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Almora. And that's the second out of the inning. The relay. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, number 7. And they're runners at the corners now. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here now the 2-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Hayward is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Cook.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 1. Now to the plate, Steve Cook. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Marwin Gonzalez.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Meadows, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Three runs already home here. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Cook at third with two away. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Count remains full. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this four-game series as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-4 the outcome today. The Chicago Cubs used a three-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Yu Darvish takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Andrew Moore takes the loss despite allowing only one earned and one unearned run. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victory.